So you want to start by getting yourself an imitation leather jacket from a second-hand shop. And then you want to cut it off right about your natural waist. You can just do that with a regular pair of scissors, just cut it off all the way around. And then you just want to fold the raw edge under and sew it in place. You can also use hot glue if you don't want to sew it. Do that all the way around the bottom edge. So here it is once I've sewn it around the bottom. And then on the right hand arm, you just want to turn that inside out and sew the arm up so it's smaller as well. And then on the left arm, you're just going to cut that right off. Just cut it straight down toward the seam line. And then of course you'll fold the edges under on that as well, just like you did with the bottom. And then you're just going to hem those under, just like you did on the bottom. So here's what it's looking like now. And then up at the collar, you want to cut 2 horizontal lines along the collar, a couple inches wide, so that the jacket can fold over itself. So just cut the horizontal slits, and then you're going to hem the edges of those under as well. So here it is with the horizontal slits folding over themselves, and you'll just turn the collar under when you wear it. And then on the inside of the jacket, up the center of the back, I also sewed a little triangular shape, and it's wider at the bottom, and then it gets smaller as it goes up, and it ends in the middle of the back. And what that does is it tapers the sides of the jacket. You can see it on the back side. So it's the big triangle. It starts at the bottom, and it gets smaller, and then ends in the middle of the back. And then what that does is it tapers the sides of the jacket like Bucky's. Here you can see that it's smaller at the bottom now, and it just gives it that tighter winter soldier style. So then cut a few rectangles with pointed edges out of some of your excess material, and you want to cut several of those, and those are going to be the horizontal strips that go across it. And you'll cut enough of those to go all the way up to the collar part of the jacket. And then you're just going to take each one and fold the edges under about 1/4 of an inch, and just sew or hot glue all the way around the 3 edges, but leave the side edge open. Just like that. And so here's what they look like on the back side. And then on the underside, you're just going to sew a snap end on it. And then you're going to sew the corresponding snap ends onto the right side of the jacket. And so each of those strips, snap edge, will hook on, and then they'll go all the way across the jacket. And so on the other end of the strips, you're just going to sew that to the jacket while it's open, and then you'll be able to fold it across and connect the snap end to the other snap end. And so you just do that with all of them, and then all of them will fold over onto the snap ends. And so here is what the finished jacket looks like. I should have made my straps a little bit tighter, and mine ended up being a little bit more diagonal than I would have liked, but that's just kind of the way it turned out. So next I'll be doing the mask and the weapons harness.